Good morning, dear students. Welcome to your maths class. Today also we will continue with the revision, and today what are the chapters that we are going to revise? We are going to revise addition and subtraction of numbers and factors and multiples. So I'm sure yesterday's revision video has helped you a lot recall what we have already done in the PT1 exam, and today we are going to revise the chapters that we have done for our T1 exams. So please watch the video very carefully, and any doubt while you practice these questions, please practice maths very well, and any doubt do not hesitate to contact me. Okay, so now let's move on to the revising videos, and after that I have a bit more information for you.
For this video, we require the IMAX bean strip, the IMAX button strip, and the IMAX grid board.
What is 5 plus 5? It's easy. It's 10, right? We have done it so many times that we already know the answer without having to calculate it. Well, this is a math fact for us. Are there other similar facts that we can use while doing addition or subtraction? Let's explore this further. Suppose we want to add 7 and 5. So let's use the beans to represent the numbers and find out the answer. So first number is 7. We'll form the number using the beans. So we have formed the first number 7 and the second number will be 5. So the first number is 7 and the second number is 5. For adding these, we'll group the beans together to find the total sum. So now I have one complete row of beans in which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 beans, and then there are 2 more beans, total making 12 beans. So now we know 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. Now from 12, if we subtract 7, what do we get? So let us remove 7 beans from it. So we have removed 7 beans and we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beans. So now we know 7 plus 5 is 12 and 12 minus 7 is 5. Now what if from 12 we take out 5, we subtract 5 instead of 7. So now we have 12 beans, and from this we'll subtract 5 beans. So we'll take away 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 beans. Now the remaining number of beans is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 beans are remaining. So now we have seen that 7 plus 5 makes 12. 12 minus 7 makes 5 and 12 minus 5 makes 7. So the numbers 12, 5 and 7 make a fact set or a fact family. And by knowing just one set, we can find out the other. So if we know 7 plus 5 is 12, we can easily guess that 12 minus 7 will be 5. So if we know 7 plus 5 is 12, then we can easily guess that 12 minus 7 will be 5. And 12 minus 5 will be 7. So what's the use of knowing such a fact? So we know now that 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 minus 7 is 5 and 12 minus 5 is 7. Now what's the use of knowing such a number fact? How can it help us in addition or subtraction? Let's see that further. Suppose we want to add 35 and 7. Can we do that easily using the fact 7 plus 5 is 12? Let's see. So first we'll make the number 35. So we'll take one strip has 10 beans. So one strip will represent the number 10. 2 strips will represent 20. We have 3 strips which represent the number 30. We'll add 5 more to make 35. So we want to add 35 and 7. The first number is ready here. Now we want to add 7 more to it. So we'll go ahead and make the number 7. Now the numbers are 35 and 7. So we can add the 10 separately and the 1 separately. So let's put the ones together So now we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows of 10 beans each. So this becomes 10, 20, 30, 40 and 2 more, 42. So the answer of 35 plus 7 is 42. Now let us see how we can use the understanding of number facts to do this quickly. So the first number is 35 and the second number is 7. Now 35 is made up of 30 and 5. What if we take away the 5 from here and group it with the 7 over here? So this is addition of 5 and 7. We already know that 5 plus 7 is 12. So we can directly go ahead and replace this with 12 because 5 and 7 make 12. So we have seen 35 plus 7 is 42. With the help of the understanding of number fact, 7 plus 5 is 12. Let's see another example. Suppose we want to subtract 22 and 7. So we want to take away 7 from 22. Can we use the understanding of number fact to do this quickly? Let's try that. So the first number is 22 and from this we need to take out 7. Now we can see that 22 is made up of 10, 10 and 2. So there are 10 strips and individual beans. So if we separate one of the 10 strips and form the number like this is a 10 and this is a 12. Now we know that one strip has 10 ones. So I can replace this strip with individual beans. So let's do that now. So we again have 12 beans over here and there's a 10 strip over here. So the number is still 22 and we want to take away 7 from this. Now if you notice it closely, this is 12 and we want to take away 7. So we'll go ahead and take away 7. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 beans. What remain is 5 set of individual beans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and there's a 10 strip. If we bring them together, the number becomes 15. 10 and 5, 15. So 22 minus 7 is 15. Now let's go back to this example. So the number is 22 and we want to take away 7. Now as we have seen earlier that 12 minus 7 is 5. Now we can take away this 10 strip and place it over here. There's 12 individual beans over here. So we know 12 minus 7 is 5. So we can straight away take out the remaining beans and have the 5 beans over here and then place back the 10 strip. So the answer is 10 plus 5, 15. So did you notice how with the help of the understanding of number facts, we are directly able to use it in doing subtraction or addition problems?
For this video, we require the IMAX bean strip, the IMAX button strip, and the IMAX grid board. We already know that small numbers make up bigger numbers. Factors are small group of numbers which make up big numbers. Let's see how we can find out factors of a number by using some examples. Let us take the number 6 for our example. We will use the IMAX bean strips to form the number 6. So we have 6 beans. This is one way to represent the number 6. Are there any other ways in which we can arrange this in order to get the number 6? Let's find out. So we have a second representation, a third representation, and a fourth representation. In the first one, we see that there is 1 row and 6 columns. So we have 1 and 6. In the second representation, we have 1 column and 6 rows. So again 1 and 6. In the third representation, we have 2 columns and 3 rows. So 2 and 3. In the fourth representation, we have 3 columns and 2 rows. So 3 and 2. The numbers on the grid board are nothing but the factors of the number 6. So, 1, 2, 3, and 6 are the factors of 6. For this video, we'll require the IMAX bean strip, the IMAX button strip, and the IMAX grid board. We already know what factors are and we know how to find out factors for a given number. Now let's learn about multiples. Let us take an example and find out its multiples to understand the concept a little bit more. Let's find the multiples of the number 3. We will use the individual pieces of the IMAX beans to represent the number 3. So we have one group consisting of 3 beans. What if we put 2 of these groups together? Then we have 6 beans. Next, we put 3 groups together. So we have 9 beans. Next, we put 4 groups together. So we have 12 beans. Then we put 5 groups together. So we have 15 beans. So the number 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15 are multiples of 3. 3 is the first multiple, 6 is the second multiple, 9 is the third multiple, 12 is the fourth multiple, and 15 is the fifth multiple. Let's take another example. Let's find out the multiples of 4. We'll take 4 individual beans to represent the number 4. This makes one group. What if we put 2 of these groups together like we did previously? Then we have 8 beans. Putting 3 groups together, we have 12 beans. Putting 4 groups together, we have 16 beans. So the number 4, 8, 12, and 16 are multiples of 4. 4 is the first multiple, 8 is the second multiple, 12 is the third multiple, and 16 is the fourth multiple.
So children, I hope the video will help in revising the concept of these 2 chapters. Children, you all are to do all the sums from the workbook that are given as your practice questions. Okay, do all of them, and in case of any doubt, any confusion regarding any sum, do not hesitate to contact me. I will explain you whatever is needed. Okay, so keep practicing maths and do well for your exam. Thank you.